Hello everybody, welcome back to Phoenix Wright. Straight away, let's continue our case. Yep, the trial. Now, we are gonna go forward and do the trial for our samurai guy. You know that samurai, the cool samurai shit that happened last episode? Yeah, samurai killing the villain. Like, that shit happens in every single goddamn game. Samurai killing the villain. Well, the court is now in trial for trial of Mr. Powers. The prosecution is ready. I thought the old guy was the one prosecuting, but it's Edgeworth, so defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. His opening statement, please. The prosecution will show you this court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15, defendant Mr. Will Powell killed the fellow actor Jack Hammer at Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone to have committed. What the hell is committed? But committed the heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to the fact. I see. Very well. I would like to move on to your testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call the first witness. First, I would like to call a familiar face, Detective Gumtree, to the stand. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio. See, this here is the employee area. The actors, they can run through on their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studio was there at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security gate, there is a gate. Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder where the body was found. Now, on the day of murder, October 15, there were only 3 people there. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Power, and the young woman, the production assistant. All production staff were in the employee area until the afternoon. Then after, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to this art session. Jump ahead to later 5 p.m., production staff came to the Studio 1 to perform rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. Time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found and lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Should I listen to the whole thing again? I think so. I got the idea. Skip it. I think I can probably remember that. So the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval? Yep, the murder weapon was a spear. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. The question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see? Understood. Let's call the security officer to stand. Will the witness declare her name? Why aren't you a handsome fella? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. What the hell? Your name, please. Oh dearie, no need for embarrassed. Just call me Grandma. Your name, please. Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting this witness's name. Wendy Oldbag, dearie. So just call me Grandma. It's whoa. Control. Hey, Oldbag. Yo, Oldbag. Objection. I object to the witness stuck in as. Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand. I was getting to the good part, dearie. Perhaps we get to the testimony. Now, the witness has stationed the main gate on the day of the murder, correct? And to get to the scene of the murder, someone had to pass by you. You know your stuff, dearie. You begin your testimony. She sure is one hell of an old mag. Okay. I already know there's a contradiction that's gonna match the evidence. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing their run. I had some errands to run in the morning. Anyway, it was when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from until 5 p.m. That's when the murder 2:30. Interesting to me because a certain man walked right past 2 p.m. As Powers, the man right there and heading towards the studio again. And I'm pretty sure I have to get I get this evidence. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I already know I can get the evidence done. So let's go. The day of the murder, I arrived at the guard. Poor Hammer had been arrested. It's straight away in the last one. Anyway, it was 1:31. The main gate until 5. Not a murder happened at 2:30, right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked past by. It was Powers, the man right there. Straight away, present the evidence. There you go. Let me get this straight, Oldbag. Miss Oldbag. You have been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? We're talking about the man in the photo, aren't you? What is this exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Old Tokyo. Miss Oldbag, is this the Mr. Power that you saw? Damn. I just had a mosquito biting me for some reason. I wonder. True, Mr. Powers. Display of the role of a Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Power is the Steel Samurai. No one in this court is accusing of that, Miss Witness. He's having trouble calling her over back apparently. However, you do not have to prove that person in this photo is Mr. Powers, do you? Noisy old man. Noisy. Of course I have proof. Even Edgeworth is surprised. The prosecution would like to ask the the witness. Please make known all of the information she possesses ahead of time. How would I know everyone was going to be nosy? You should be ashamed of all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective who told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give a look at it. Second look. Wow, the old windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Power strip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at the picture. You can see he's dragging his leg, clear as day. That's how I knew it. Pretty happy. I'm going to be hiding something. I'll press it. Yeah. Wait, I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. The morning. Wait, what? Where was she? Wait, how was she? Well, no, the evil magistrate and me. What exactly were you doing there? Observing, just observing. What about the assistant? Trip and fall. Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. Voila. So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped make it better. You helped make it better? I kissed it when it hurt. Let's just skip over the part, shall we? Where was the assistant then? Oh, her? She was cleaning on the backdrops, I think. She didn't know about the Powers ankle. You may continue your testimony. What of the props? You broke a prop? Sure, Dag is your own Steel Samurai spear, the mother weapon. Luckily, I was there to duct tape. This strikes me as a significant detail. I'd better write this down in the courtroom record. There you go. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Was Mr. Powers' ankles pretty badly hurt? Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room, rest up after lunch. Thus the nap. Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked. Dragging his foot? Okay. And to be honest, there is one thing about us, which is, where's this Steel Samurai costume now? Well, he couldn't find it. You're looking though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes. It is clear that the person in the Steel Samurai was Will Powers. I suppose that's right. Are you sure, Your Honor? Object. Oh, I can't. Talking about we keep talking about, but we have to agree that this photo shows the seal sign. No, in this photo we can see Mr. Willpower. That's the point. I also wonder if someone else not colored camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to also consider that possibility also. That allow me to remove the doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please? Continue. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. The only person I saw to the studio before that was Willpower. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. Okay. Do I have anything that I can present? I don't think so. What's this? Okay, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. I have anything. I have to press. Because I don't think so. I have anything. Okay, the only person I saw. Are you absolutely sure? Nobody suspicious looking, right? No one else went there. Before one? Why, everyone was in the employee area, and I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention, if they had I would have seen them. Are you sure? Edgy boy? Sure as balls, or well, you know what I mean. Or for that matter, entirely forgetting them. Something for you to look forward to, perhaps. So I have to present some kind of evidence. I'm gonna save it just in case. I'm gonna save it because there we go. I'm gonna save it and just gonna do this. Okay, no, this one is the wrong one. Let's go back. Okay. Okay. Check this. Yeah, no, this one is also the wrong one. You know, when the music is still going on, it means that you are doing something wrong. Percent. I'm gonna save it again over here because I think so. No, not at all. Not this one. This one. There you go. Hold on. Look at this photograph one more time. The photo was taken at the camera gate for the studio, correct? So whenever anyone passes by there, it automatically takes a picture. Right. Anyway, it also is true that the computer guards cam data. That very computer printed out this photo. Note, on the back of the word is October 15, 2 p.m. Photo number 2. I need that too. Oh yeah, the number 2. Photo number 2. The computer only held data for one photo of the day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo taken? Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. The evidence shows that not one but two people went to the studio that day. Yet there's only one data for one photo. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access, the security lady herself. But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means two people went by. Can the witness explain the code? I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help? Ugh. Believe me, I want you, but I don't know what it means either. Some help you whippersnapper. Whippersnapper. Something matter? Ah, that's right. I just remembered something. Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way. I see. The testimony, please. Every day after I finish the garden, I have one important job to do. I go through the photos I caught on the security. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you know, see. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing that one photo on that day. Miss Oldbag, this is the first I have heard of it. Of course, I only just remembered it. Right, anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin. I say it was a turn of unexpected, but I kind of expected turn. I don't know what that means. Well, every day after I finish I have an important job to do. I go through the photos that are caught on the security computer. I throw out any other suspicious looking photo. Just wanna save. Just wanna save. Just wanna save. No. I have to press. Yeah, I have to press. Press. I exactly determine what is suspicion looking. You can tell by looking on their faces for the most part. For the most part. This is a murder trial, Miss Oldbag. If I think she's missing the point. Come to think of it, I can remember one photo. Well, who in the heck was the photo in the photo? A fanboy. Fanboy? Steel Samurai fanboys, real freaky, they had asked me. We get information about the rehearsal from gosh knows where. They're hanging about. One was there that day. Wait a second, didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one else could get in. Those were your words. If you must know, there is a drain that goes to the employee area. The grate has been loosened for a while. It leads outside and well, that's where they come from. They come in through drain? I tell you they're freaks. Oh, and they're kids, children, whippersnappers. Kids? So on the photo that you erased, it was a boy, probably 2nd and 3rd grade. Yeah, he's gonna be a big witness anyways. He's a really big witness, like super big witness. Like a huge witness. He's gonna be a huge witness. That boy, the 2nd and 3rd grade boy. Yeah, that boy is gonna be a huge witness, you know. Impossible, I say. It's quite heavy. Right, as I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data. Make what's going on. I mean, the boy was there. That makes him suspect, and they are trying to unsuspect him. 5 minutes recess. I want the defense and prosecution to consider new information. And no forgetting the wild information this time. 11:08 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby. Tell me straight, were you really in the dressing room? You didn't go to the studio? I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest. So who was the Steel Samurai in the second photo? The Steel Samurai costume was on in the corner dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it. Shit, but yeah, I can't imagine anyone would want to steal Steel Samurai costume. So where does it leave me? It doesn't look good. You're most likely the only suspect now. What are you going to do? First, you play for more time. Start targeting someone else that could convince us. I'll take them so long to shoot us down for another day. Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. I'm not optimistic at all, actually. Hey Nick, it's time. Okay, let's go. What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that. Don't worry, Will Powers. Don't worry, I'll get you out of this. Mr. Edgeworth, you will present the prosecution thoughts of matter. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studio was a boy of roughly 18 years old, for which to have may not be a hard evidence. But there is still no one else that could have committed the crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for defendant. Very well, Mr. Wright. Your thoughts? Defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who has committed a crime. That is who you have in mind. However, be aware this code does not kindly take of accusing someone innocent. Right, great. As if the stakes weren't high enough. So who is the person that... I don't remember what was it. So let's save this here. Are you seriously suggesting the boy to get Mr. Wright? Grade school boy kills the veteran's action star with spear. A steel samurai holding the weapon. Would you care to explain just how the boy was involved? Damn it! Damn it! No! No. Get back here. Your guts. Remember the photo wasn't the steel samurai lame? He was dragging his foot. Bad feeling time. Consider Mr. Powers. What about the assistant? Assistant knew nothing about Mr. Powers. Okay, another point gone. Okay, now, so is the Oldbag. Wow. Okay, let's load it again. Security lady. The steel samurai's dragon is taking this picture. Whoever was in the suit knew there was an injury morning. Maybe because they had been watching this action scene run through. Oh, other than Miles Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. Is this true, Miss Oldbag? Standing guard alone at the main gate. Well, she was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have probably briefly left her post to steal the same samurai costume, and slipped into Studio 1 the scene of murder. Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at gate would have taken a picture. If she was in the costume, wow. Oh no. Meaningful objection at this time. What's my mirror? Oh, maybe now's my chance to take the whole way. Press further. The very same reason that makes Mr. Power suspect can be used to cast a double dubbed on Miss Oldbag's actions on that day. You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too. He's only a grade schooler though, as you said. When I was at that age, I could pen my old man in 10 seconds up. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? The boy is not a killer. I have proof. Indeed, then let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. Oh wait, oh wait, oh wait. It has to be this, right? Let's just save again, because I don't want to lose this kind of progress, so. Is Subrise spear. The very spear is shown in the photo. How could the boy have taken the spear? It's impossible. Would the witness care to comment on this? Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Wendy. What was her name? Something Oldbag, Your Honor. The prosecution will look further into Oldbag. That is all. The court is adjourned. Damn! Damn! Oh great. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk. Actually, if you must know, there's something I want us to tell, not to talk about. By whom? You mean was it Edgeworth who told her not to talk about? Lips are sealed. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some people at the studios on the day about it. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me pretend they hadn't been to the studio that day. If you're going to accusing me, I'm not letting them free, scot-free. Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why do you keep this from the court right now? Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut up my traps, and I just do this what I'm told. In a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of Oldbag. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Let's see. There were some other people. That's it. Who were these people? Well, the director and the president for starters. And the director? We should have known about this. Something fishy was going on. How would have they done a run through of their action scene without a director? Of course. Yes. Well, I was surprised no one asked about it. And where were these people? Director was in the employee area all morning for a run through scene. He joined the producer around the lunchtime and day right after. Whatever. Oh, and Studio 2 trailer. Studio 2. There was a Studio 2. Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. You go through the gate all the way to the left. The path where the monkey's head was fallen over. I think I already asked all my questions, but that didn't do. Press. Miss Oldbag, this is a trial for murder. Damn right, bonus shit. Continue the cross-examination. I guess there is no harm in getting as much information as I can. Wanted me to keep quiet. Why? Why did I hear about this? Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We were all onto it. And that's it. Them? Who were these people? Okay, they're sorry. Yeah, I already did this. Yeah. I'm done. Take a break. We have learned there are others at the global day. The director and producer are some bigwigs who are all present. Yet, as we stand here, there have not been questioned. How that it is impossible to declare a verdict on a defendant, Mr. Power. Court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about these other people we have been told of. I understand, Your Honor. This ends the days of proceeding in all powers. This is all. The court is adjourned. And with that, this should be the end of the episode by now. But let's see. Really, it's nothing. Oh, should I? We'll be going down to the studios to do some investigation. We have to find out more about the director and producers. They'll be turning up in the next trial as my witness. So now is my material to get. Nice to get the material for class. Have we figured out who was in the steel company? It really had to be Oldbag. What do you think, Mr. Powers? I don't think it was her, really. Neither do I. Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Berman bag. I feel sorry for her. She wasn't winning anyway in points, but without my execution. Right, we'll be back very soon. Sure thing. And with that too, we continue. So next time when we come around, we will be doing some investigation. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode. As always, peace.